What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Trading to Glory. Today, we've obviously got to start with some player picks for this weekend league. But before we do, make sure, guys, to check out the 1 million FIFA point giveaway. Link down below. OneFootball's hosting it. It takes 30 seconds to enter, and it's completely free. Link right down below. Get yourself some FIFA points for Team of the Year, which is right around the corner. I'm expecting Team of the Year to drop probably on the 21st of January. So in about 11 days from when this video goes up. As you guys can see, we get 3 picks. I did get 11 wins again. I stopped at 11 and, what was it, 11 and 7? No, 11 and 6. Gave away the last 3 wins. And let's see what the current Team of the Week's got. We've got Conte in this Team of the Week, which is the one card in the Team of the Week that I really, really want. Conte would be absolutely huge. Phil Foden wouldn't be bad. I'd take it. Then you've got Correa, who's usable off the bench for sure. Iago Aspas, I don't want. I've already gotten him twice this year. I got him the first time he was Team of the Week, and then I got him in the 86+ player pick, SBC. So I've gotten him a couple times already as his 86 rated card. It's not good. I mean, it's just not a good card in game. 3-star skill moves. This card, I will say, does look a little bit better with the dribbling, but I still don't think it's going to keep up or it's going to see any time in my team. So yeah, other than Conte, Foden, and Correa, I think everything else is an L. So let's see if we can end up getting ourselves something decent in these player picks. For the first time this year, we actually haven't had a good player pick this year. Our best pick, probably Jonathan David's 84 rated card, which was in, I think, week 2 or 3. So pretty big L's so far, but we just want Conte. Conte would be huge and fit right in our team. Let's see it, EA. Give me an N'Golo Conte. Yes, we got him. Oh, in the first pick, we get Conte. Let's go. And it fits right into our team. Conte is an absolute beast. Now, here's the thing with Conte. He probably is going to get into Team of the Year, which would make this card not as valuable, but I don't care. Absolutely great player pick right there. Makes the weekend worth it. I'm actually at a loss for words. I did not expect to actually get something good. We've still got 2 player picks left. If they're both bad, I'd be all right with this. But we're still looking for Foden and Correa. Foden mostly, because he'd be a sick player to pull off the bench. Can we get Phil Foden? Can we get Phil Foden? We cannot get Phil Foden. We get Pau Torres, who has made us a lot of coins in the last couple of episodes with his winter wild card. And in the third pick, we're looking for Phil Foden. Can we get Mr. Phil Foden? It's going to be, it looks the exact same as the last pack, I'm not going to lie. I know I got Weeman in the last pack, Forster, Pau Torres again. I think, I guess we go with Dallas here. Really average card. None of these guys, I guess, I'd ever use. I'd say I'd more likely use Forster just for an objective. I might need a goalkeeper. You never know. We actually did just do the Klaus SBC, so we're really honing in on getting a full French team. I've already got Mukiele. I imagine he's dropped in price a lot since I got him. I got him at 40K, but since Klaus came out, a lot of people, including me, probably replacing him in the near future. So let's just go ahead and search special, because I don't think he has any other special cards other than this, right? Oh, yeah. He's dropped a ton in price. He's dropped about 15,000 coins because of it. Oh, all right. Well, you know what? We can feel a little bit better dropping 15K on Mukiele, knowing that we got Guendouzi for 113,000 coins. And the Guendouzi, on the other hand, he's going for a bit more than 113,000 coins. At this point, I'm not even sure how much profit we're up to, but we're going to check right now. 250? Nope. 270? Nope. 280? No. 290? Surely. There he is. There he is. 287,000 coins. He has gone up a total of 174K. And I got him for 113. That is a big rise in price, and I still don't think I'm going to sell him. I'll probably replace... Ooh, I'm not sure who I'd replace in this team. Nkunku needs the link to Klosterman, but if we went with Conte, and then we went with Klaus, and we just took Klosterman off the bench whenever we needed it, he's better than Alaba. and then we just get a new center back, go ahead and comment down below which center back should we go with. It can be anybody who's French, and we're one player away after this from getting a full French team, which makes it very easy to squad build and upgrade the team. You just need a French player. Nkunku has served me well. 137 games on the roster from CDM. Still puts up some assists and goals from that position. All right, there it is. Go ahead and comment down below which center back we should buy off the market. Now let's hop into the good stuff, the part of the video that you clicked on for. Hopefully you enjoyed the pack opening, but let's go ahead and continue with that trend of packs. We've got 92 on the store, one of which is a Team of the Week pack, which we won't include in our total, which I have put onto a Google sheet and calculated all of the rare golds that we are expecting out of these packs and all of the total cost of these packs if we were to buy all these packs off the store, some of which have never been on the store before, so we had to estimate what they would cost, right? An 85 plus times 10 pack. The stream kind of estimated each 85 plus pack should be worth like 20K. So that's what we put it at. So the 85 plus times 1 pack is 20K. 85 plus times 10 pack is 200K. And then the times 3 pack is 60K. A couple of other estimates in here. You know, you've got packs that have never seen the store before, like a small prime mixed players pack, which we decided is slightly better than a 7.5, but not by much. So we put it at 10K. And then we also estimated the amount of rare golds in a couple of them, because some of them vary because they have consumables in them as well. Like a 15K pack gives you 7 rare cards, 7 rare gold cards in that pack, but a lot of them are going to be consumable. So we estimated 2 of them would be players on average. Sometimes you get 1, sometimes you may get 3 or 4, but we average out to be 2. And right now we're looking at over 3 million coins worth of packs, 540 rare golds to be estimated. And obviously some of those rare golds are going to be pretty good. 85 pluses, we're guaranteed 14 of them at least, and that's if all else goes terribly. So we've got a good system in place. We've got a lot of packs ready to go. And Team of the Year is going to come out on January 21st. I cannot see it coming out any other day, but you never know with EA for sure. That does seem like the date that it's going to be released, though. So expect that on next Friday. And until then, we can pretty much guarantee who's going to be in Team of the Year. Who are the guaranteed players going to be in this team? Who are the players that are very likely? Who are the players that have no chance? And this is how I figured that out. The community vote was just released, okay? And it's 40% of the total decision, okay? Which obviously sucks because it's not a majority, and EA have the final say. So they could do whatever they want in the end. But I think it's going to give us a pretty good idea of who's getting in to Team of the Year. I'll show you the cards that are guaranteed in Team of the Year, the cards that are likely, the cards that have no chance. So let's pull that up right now. What I did is I went out and I sampled 140 votes that were posted to Twitter by random people in the community. I took replies from some of my friends' tweets, some of my own tweets, and I just counted them all up. I didn't take any favoritism to him. I just grabbed 140 votes. And here is what the votes ended up saying. We got in the midfield. That's what I counted up first. And I think that's going to be one of the more debatable positions. It's really not set in stone who's going to get in with the midfield for that third spot. But what we do know is Kanté and De Bruyne are in. Okay? 112 votes for Kanté. He was the second most voted for player for Team of the Year. And obviously with his great run with Chelsea earlier in the year, he's got a good chance at getting in. I think Kanté is a lock. He's getting in. De Bruyne, I thought he was going to be a little shaky. He's been injured for a lot of this year, but when he's on the field, you can argue he might be the best midfielder in the world. And he got 82 votes. 58% of people voted for De Bruyne. You might say, well, how did 80% of Kanté people vote for Kanté and 58%? That doesn't add up to 100%. And that's because you get to vote for 3 midfielders, right? So the total percentages should add up to, I guess, 300%, right? So Jorginho did get the third amount of votes. And with him being the highest ranked midfielder, I believe in the FIFA Pro or the France football rankings, could give him that edge, right? He did win Euros with Italy. He did win the Champions League with Chelsea. But Bruno and Kimmich are right behind him in the votes. So this is going to be one of those positions that EA are going to decide for themselves. Are EA going to take the route and say Jorginho deserved it, he had the best year on paper? And of course, that's still debatable because Bruno had quite a few goals and assists, especially in the first half of the year. Or are they going to take Bruno, put him in because he might sell more packs, right? A little bit more of a meta player. Nobody really is interested in Jorginho. Are they going to take Bruno? Or, and the reason that Son is in red, Son is the most meta out of pretty much, all of these guys on the list. So would they go ahead and just choose Son? Now, the reason that Son is also in red is because of the 12th man. The 12th man vote's going to come out sometime during Team of the Year, or they're just going to use the vote that's already come out to decide who should be the 12th man. And it's either going to be Son, Ronaldo, Mbappe, maybe Benzema, maybe Neymar. I don't see it being Haaland, and I don't see it being the defender, to be honest. So that's why Son is in red and not completely ruled out. But I can pretty much completely rule out Barella, Goretzka, Muller, and anything below that just based on the fact that EA have a 60% decision and they just did not get enough votes, and they're not meta. Maybe Goretzka a little bit, but it's not going to be a 12th man. So you can pretty much count them out, especially when Kimmich and Muller are both counterparts to him. Same argument for Muller. Kimmich is going to get in over both of them based on these votes, and the Kimmich propaganda is just simply there. I would have voted for Muller over Kimmich. That's just me, but that again is just one vote. So as we move over to forwards, we are looking at Messi getting the most votes, but barely. So it could be, Lua Messi on top if you were to get a larger sample, just because that one was so close. And then Salah and Benzema, I was expecting there to be a close battle between Salah and Benzema. A lot of people really going to be disappointed with Benzema not getting in because he had such a great year, but you compare it to Salah, who I think is the player that he would need to beat to get in. Salah just got so many more votes. 64% of people voted for him, while only 26% voted for Benzema. And that's actually tied for Mbappe, who got a lot more votes than I was expecting. And I think a lot of that has to do with FIFA tax. People want to see that Mbappe in Team of the Year. Even if they only have 20K coins in their account, they're still voting for Mbappe out here. So there's a big difference between Salah and the rest of the forwards, but you can pretty much guarantee Messi and Lua are locked in. Messi, Ballon d'Or winner. You can argue he hasn't done much recently with the injury and his slow start to PSG, but earlier in the year, obviously did great with Barcelona, obviously did great in Copa America, winning it with Argentina. He's probably going to get in whether you like it or not. It's pretty much a lock, right? Same for Lewandowski, so everybody else is fighting for that third spot. Now, I do have Ronaldo and Neymar in red. I don't think either of them have a chance to get in to the team, but they do have a chance at winning that 12th man, right? So if they get into the vote for that, or they're considered for that, they could get in. I don't know if I should completely rule out Haaland. I would vote for Haaland, but I feel like I'm in a minority. I really don't think Haaland has a chance to get in this year, especially if, he's going into that vote against the likes of possibly Bruno, possibly Son, possibly Mbappe, Ronaldo, Benzema. There are players that are going to easily get in before him, right? So I didn't put him in red. I think he has no chance, as much as it pains me to say. And then we head into the defense, which, wow, this took a long time because there's 4 defenders to vote for. So the amount of votes I had to tally was a lot more for defense. It was definitely something I wanted to go to bed instead of doing. But we grinded it out, got the video out for you guys. Cancelo, the most votes of anybody in Team of the Year. Cancelo got the most votes, 117 votes, 83% of people voted for Cancelo. Whether he's a left back or a right back, I would say EA would probably lean towards left back. That's where they've done most of his upgrades, bar one of them. And yeah, he's pretty much in. I don't think there's any way around it. Cancelo is in Team of the Year. Diaz, I think, is also a lock for Team of the Year. I don't see anybody getting in over Ruben Diaz. And then I think out of the 3 that are in green, Marquinhos is at about that 90% mark, while I think Cancelo is at 99%, Diaz 98%, Marquinhos about 90% to get in. He did get slightly more votes than Diaz. He also has that meta tax. I think that EA will also choose Marquinhos if it comes down to it between him and the likes of Chiellini or Rudiger, right? And then in yellow-green, which means that he has a 60 to 90% chance, we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think he's going to get in. I think that's where the community has really decided on who deserves it, whether you agree or not. And he's got 47% of the votes. But you've also got Hakimi, not too terribly far behind with 34 votes. And then you've also got Theo Hernandez and Alphonso Davies, both with a decent amount of votes. Now, Chiellini and Bonucci both got some votes here, 10% for Chiellini. I don't think it's enough to get in over Rudiger, Diaz, and Marquinhos, right? It's got to be one of those three. And the only reason that Marquinhos wouldn't get in is somehow if Rudiger got in above him. Now we're going to scroll over to goalkeeper, where we have pretty much a two-horse race. Everybody else you can consider out of the running. It's going to be Donnarumma or Mendy. I think it's going to be Donnarumma in the end. He's going to have the meta towards him. I think he's the most used goalkeeper in the game. At least I come up against him every other game. And then he also did get the most votes out of the goalkeepers, but Mendy's not far behind. In fact, when I was counting up these votes, Mendy was ahead until about 40 votes, and then Donnarumma started pulling away, but they're very close still. And it really just comes down to EA's decision between these two, 45% versus 37% of people voting. And when you only get one goalkeeper, right, it's a little harder to get 100% of the votes. But Donnarumma, he won Euros with Italy. And he was a big part of that, right? The penalty saves at the end. Fantastic goalkeeper, obviously, needs to be mentioned. I feel like Mendy kind of gets a tough rap. Because he doesn't get that boost for playing for Italy, right? So when he's playing in African Cup of Nations, that's not really going to help him as much as winning Euros with any team in Europe. It definitely comes to its disadvantages. And he won UCL with Chelsea, so I think that he's still in the running. I voted for Mendy. I still think it's going to be Donnarumma. So we'll see what ends up happening. But feel free to screenshot this and keep it for yourself. It is a pretty useful, spreadsheet right here. And it's actually connected to the Team of the Year pack spreadsheet. It's right next to it. Right next to it. So I don't know. If you guys really want me to, I can comment down below all of these or this spreadsheet so you guys can see it yourself. That's going to be it for today's video. We've got a few more packs on the way tomorrow. We get a 50K pack, a 30K pack, and another 10,000 coins. That's option 1, of course. And then option 2 is actually 2 50K packs, which I think I'll take that one instead. And it's more coins. Sure, it's untradeable, but, I mean... Oh, this one gives 2 50K packs and a 30K pack. We get 17K less coins. Oh, that's a tough one. I think I'm going to take option 2 because... with 17,000 coins, we can go out and do a lot of that Premier League SBC, get another 50K pack. So, ooh, that's a tough call. Either way, we got more packs on, more packs coming for us. So that is going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to slap a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.